This is gonna be a long part. Okay. Hello everyone and welcome to Vexx. This time we're doing more bellow. And I'm pretty sure that last time I called the ocean. I am sorry, I am stupid. But I'm calling it the bellow this time because that's what it actually is. Let's go to our next challenge, which has the next Rave heart. That's some waterfall going down over there. Let's see what that ball has to say, because we don't know what we're supposed to do here. Hey, caution, before approaching the Oh, fuck you. Seriously, fuck you. Yeah, in other words, just push a button. Big words, people. Big words. Anyway. All we have to do is get to the top, push a button, that'll turn off the electricity, and then we can go get our Rave heart. Because the Rave heart is literally inside that beam. And if we go touching it, it's gonna hurt. So, let's not touch it. The way up to the top is, specific. There's a few places where there's crushers, aka this one place, and this crusher can be a pain if you're not timing it correctly. And you got more of these jumps. By the way, when the waterfall is hitting the floor, you have to really push back. Oh, and there's also wall jumps in this one. Yeah, you're gonna have to do a lot of platforming to get through this one. Oh, and I also glitched here, thanks to this enemy. That wasn't supposed to happen, but the enemy wields it. As long as I don't fall down, I should be fine. That's why I should be down there, where that life is. But that enemy pretty much made this a lot easier for me. And I thought there would be a way up from over here, but this area leads to a dead end. You're supposed to actually go up here and do like a jump. Specific jump, actually. You can't climb, by the way, in this one. You have to make sure it goes high enough so that you can reach up there, but you won't fall down. Oh, and then enemies get in the way, as they always do. So, part 2 of this, what I have to do is I have to get past this asshole, making sure not to fall. I have to get past him by, well, go on the other side, and then make specific jumps. This is a very platform-heavy kind of platforming puzzle, you can say. I wouldn't call it a puzzle, really, because it's... I don't get why people call it platforming puzzles. There's no puzzle to do here. You're just fucking around until you get it right. Anyway, there's the button. That'll turn off the beam, like so. That took a while. And now that we have turned off the beam and the Rave heart is now free, with the camera being a dickhead, I almost fell off there because of it, we now have our 43rd Rave heart. Now it's time to go onward to the next Rave heart, our 44th. This one is, it's unique. Very, very unique. In fact, it's something that you might actually hate if you're not used to this kind of gameplay. So here's this area, and when you press this button here, this happens. All the platforms are now in the correct position. You have to touch them before the screen switches back to normal. controls are reversed because of this. And you are viewing upside down. Disorientation. That's the puzzle. Now, for many people this will be a problem because you can't be used to this kind of shit. But for me, I've played so many of these kinds of fucking puzzles, I am used to it. So, watch me just nail this one. Look at that. I got 4 of them. I only have 1 left. Boom, I'm done. Hell, I can get that Rave while I'm upside down, but I can't see the platform from here, so I fall in the water. By the way, falling in the water pretty much brings the screen back instantly. Once again, the camera is not helping me. This game doesn't have very good cameras. And once we get up here, that'll be our 44th Rave hearts. That wasn't so bad. Right. Now it's time for the longest part of this fucking part. In fact, if it wasn't for the fact that I, cut out the bit for the souls might have been the longest part. But I cut out the bit. So, this becomes the longest one. This is where the Sundial challenges get fucking ridiculous. And I fucking hate it. This is not the hardest thing. But remember when I said that I found the towers to be one of the hardest? As I play through this game again, that changed. This Sundial challenge you're about to see, this is fucking hard. This is the second hardest. That fucking Timberdale Dragon Reach fucking tower that I had to do, that would be the 4th and 3rd. But this, oh god, this fucking Sundial challenge sucks. First we have to get ourselves over to the Sundial challenge. Sundial door is pretty much hiding in this area. Every other time it's in plain view at times, but here it's hiding. First of all, we have to get behind this Rave heart so that we have to get into this opening. There is a platform that blends into the walls that we have to jump onto. And I do mean we have to jump onto it because we just found it. Now, we have to get ourselves onto a opening on the wall. Then we have to go around this wall all the way until we get to a little cave that leads to a jump we have to make that leads into the door. This is not that bad. What happens in the challenge though is, welcome to the second hardest part of the game. That's 1 death. 1 fucking death. The first problem is trying to get the fucker through. In order to activate this little crusher here, you have to stand under it. It'll go down fast, but it will rise slowly. So as it's rising, run. Then you get to this part, which is a bunch of crushers. And you gotta run. Do not stop running, or you die. By the way, I fucked up. That's 2 lives. Let's do this again. And yeah, there's no checkpoints. So I have to do this over and over and over again. And it is annoying. But I have to do it. And you're gonna watch it. Once you get past this, you'll find this door. Wait until the opportune time for when it opens, and then just jump through. A platform will rise. Watch out for the other opening. Here comes your next challenge. For these, you just jump. For these, you duck, and I forgot the duck button. Because I never had to duck. And for the highest one, you do a high jump. Oh, and then I get stuck in viewpoint mode. No, really, I get stuck. And then I died again. That's free. So yeah, the controls froze up on me for a bit. And now I try to remember which was duck. And it was the same button as doing a long jump or a high jump. I forgot, because usually, every time I press the duck button, I always use it to make a jump. I've never crouched in this entire fucking game. At least so far. So the fact the game makes me have to actually crouch for the first time, it gets me. It really does get me, and it pisses me off. So let's do this again. Oh, and by the way, there's a delay on the fucking crouching. Yeah, this can take a while. And then you get these assholes, which, if you remember, are those kinds of assholes where you touch them, they will hurt you. These guys love to block my attacks a lot. And even if I use my little power there, it doesn't do dick. This battle takes a while, and I have to kill them or else I'll never progress. Once I do, this opens. We don't have to kill these guys, we can just go past them. But we have to climb this. Now, there are these things here that if we touch, we get hurt. So, gotta wait, and then go. And after a few little climbs, we'll get to the top, and now we're pretty much almost there. This box will say running is not the fastest way to cover ground. Long jumping is. Anyway, here's some enemies. Kill these enemies to get some health back. And since I've lost about 3 health points, that can be useful. This one acts differently because, yeah. But hey, 45th Rave part, we fucking did it. Okay, so now that we got this far, now that we've actually taken care of that shit, now that we got one of the hardest fucking bits of the below done, it's now time to go into the final area to begin the final 2 Rave hearts, which is literally below us, in hell. You thought I was fucking joking, didn't you? about the hell bit? Welcome to hell. Lava, red, demon shit, everything. If I find enough of those buns, I can deactivate this fire that'll give us a life. I even look for those buns because, you know, I want to show it up. But, I can't find them. I can't find them at all, so... Dead, because lava's instant kill. And I just say, fuck it, and forget about it, and just continue on. Screw the buns. Let's just try and get through this. There are 2 Rave hearts here, and there are 2 kinds. One is in this entire hell pit, and the other is in a flying pirate ship. Yes, a flying pirate ship. Space pirates. But right now we're just in hell, so, you know, hellish space pirates. Anyway, here's some rising platforms. They're pretty simple. Just make sure you don't go in the lava on your side. Then you have to climb this pole. Again, not too bad. You know, you've already climbed a buck ton of poles throughout this game so far. But now we're getting close to the split, where we can go left or we can go right. And for me, I go right. Because we're going to be taking on the pirate ship first. Right there. See that? Space pirates! There's a life here too, so that's good. All we have to do is jump down that hole and we'll begin inside the pirate ship. Now it's time for a puzzle. A little challenge puzzle, if you will. This pole will lead us back up so we can exit the pirate ship, which we don't need to. But it's now time to begin this. There's a treasure chest here that we need to unlock, and to unlock it, we need to make sure every little platform here, every little tile, is not black. As we go through this, balls will continue to bounce on the tiles and make things black or make them normal. If the timer runs out, well, you better get the fuck out of the way or you're going to die. So this will happen. It inverses everything. This can make things easier for you or harder for you. I have to take a hit in order to win this. This could take you a lot longer if you're not trying to get hit. But hey, that's our 46th Rave heart. It is now time for the final Rave heart. Oh, the joys. We're going back to hell. Yep. We went through hell. We got out of it. And now we're going straight back in. We've literally gone through hell and back. So this time we're taking the left direction, as the left direction is actually a lot of platforming in hell. And I'm literally going to keep on calling this hell, because look at it! How do you not look at this and say, that's not hell. That's some other shit. This is hell. I don't care what the fuck you think it is. If you're looking at it right now, yeah, it's hell. Bones, there are everywhere. There's lots of lava. And we are literally inside the Earth. We're inside the planet of the below. We are literally below. I don't even know what the fuck that thing over there is, but it has a face. That's hellish enough. But it also breathes air. And it'll push us off that bridge, which is... It doesn't seem very narrow, but when it's trying to push you off like that, it's very narrow. You have to push against that wind in order to get through. And now, because I fucked it up, we have to go back. Also, here's a new enemy. These guys pop out of nowhere. And I might as well consider them demons. What else are you gonna... What the fuck else are you gonna call them? This is the only time they ever appear, by the way. Also, I died. The camera doesn't really help on conveying how high that one platform is once you get through that little bit. So, yeah, it's a bit tough to get up there. Just saying. But, don't worry. We are nearing the end of this part. So, you know, I do get it right. I do make it through. That doesn't mean I haven't suffered through lives. Look at it. I died again. Look at me. I'm literally from 15 lives to 10 on this. We're, what, halfway through the game? That's pretty bad, considering every other time I've been losing, what, 2, 3 lives? Here I've lost 5. No. More than 5. What we're seeing here isn't the exact amount I have lost, because I collected lives while I was dying. We lost about 6 lives, maybe more. Still no game over, which, you know, doesn't surprise me considering we're not... This isn't that hard to where it's just gonna get rid of all my lives. No. That's for the final boss. And we are still far away from getting near him. I want to get rid of these motherfuckers because they are annoying me. There we go. So, just gonna push against it like so, and you'll make it through. Then I'm gonna go through some more poles. Well, that asshole throws shurikens at us. This fucker starts to get a bit annoying. I hate these flying bastards so much. I only have 2 hit points left. I do not want to die. Thank fuck I don't. We're almost there, because once we go up here and get past this little bit, Rave is right in front of us. You can even hear it. So once you get through all this platforming bullshit, once you get through platforming hell, that is your 47th Rave. That is also the end of the below. We are done with the below. And how How far are we in this game anyway? Let's have a look. Yeah, we've been doing pretty well. Notice how Timberdale and the Below have the same amount of hearts. We are literally halfway done. We just have another world, which is our next one, some of the sages, and those other 2 worlds, and the final boss. That's it. We are literally almost there. I mean, we're halfway there. Probably more than halfway, considering we've just done 5 and there's only 4 left. Now time for Daggercrag. A monk is ill at ease, is his meditation. A horde of enemies need extermination. Reward awaits discovery, but who will earn the crown? Enemies may fought for recovery, but don't let them get you down. A chamber full of blocks is built to drive you mad. To climb them, choose your knocks, or you'll find that you've been had. This one sucks. A sandy fiend for certain needs mummy to take a fall. Beyond the stony curtain, you are sure to have a ball. Boss battle. Beacon Lane in waste appears your only hope. To reach goal highly placed, it first must telescope. Sundial challenge. Some rewards you earn by leaping, fighting, and dashing. These skills were wise to learn, but this one's simply smashing. Put your Nigel Former reference here. Outside our holy shrine, these hopeless souls are trapped. If all 6 you can find, a heart will be untapped. That's a new description for that. But the soul jars, and of course, the normal souls. So, next time, Daggercrag. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Because, this one kinda has some bullshit moments. It's not as bad as, you know, the Below, but... So yeah, next time, Daggercrag. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.